Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Request rearming.
Copy. Rearming complete.
You are approaching the hard zone. Turn back unless you want to activate this zone. You have selected hard. Random objective generating. Stand by. Attention all aircraft. We have reports that a terrorist group is taking control of a small industrial complex and are using it as a staging ground for their vehicle. Attention all aircraft. We have just learned that the enemy has landed an amphibious attack force on the shores of Galenzig. They have landed on the west side of the mouth of the bay, 1 mile away from the airport. Numerous vehicles are already landside, and there are ships anchored just off the shore. 2 transport ships are among them and are supplying this attacking force. Destroy all land and sea-based enemy units.
Raiders Road crew is available for all your resupply needs. Feel free to visit us on the main drag in Baragovoy, in the northeast corner of Grid Delta Kilo 41.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Ground power is now off. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Hello.
Evening, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Just be aware there's targets spawned if you join in.
Yeah, no worries. I just realised it's not done the shaders. I'll have to do that again.
Oh, why? What have you... You updated, have you?
Yeah, I've done the update.
I haven't updated. I chose not to, just so I could fly.
Yeah, fair enough. Hopefully I can still jump on with you then.
Yeah, hope so.
Same as normal, is it?
Yeah, it's all same.
Are you streaming at the moment?
Yes, mate. I'm going to be holding Angels 3-0.
Copy. I'll see where you are once I jump in.
Yeah.
Was it air to ground?
Yeah, I'm going to use the Herc tanker as well. I'm going to take my time. I've got 8 AGM 154s. I'm going to try to take out the SAM sites and that first. If there is SAM sites. I am picking up some kind of radar receiver, but I'm not sure if it's SAM or what. It's 52 miles out from the target still, so...
Seeing the server, but it's because you have an update.
Might take a second. What map are you looking at?
I've typed it in the search bar.
Oh, okay.
What map are you on? I'll try and go through it that way.
Default map. It might not be compatible because I haven't updated. I don't know how much the shaders do as well. You said they helped you, so...
Yeah, they did make a
suppose
difference. I'll just go for now.
If I update, I guess it's just delete all shaders and replace them again.
You're going through the same process, I would have thought, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not there. I'll come off and
Okay, we've got 4 weapons away. Without even having to go to the target.
Nice. How far out are you?
What, from the target? Couldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
I'll have a look. About 20 miles. Released at about 20 miles, 30,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
Just turning away. Because I know there is threat. See if I can watch my missiles in. See if I've actually used them correctly.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll load up the streams you can catch.
As far as I know, JSCs, if you're in target opportunity mode, they're not laser guided. Sorry. JSCs, because they're not laser guided, you can literally use the pod, select a target, it will load that target into the TOO mode. And you can send one away, select a new target, because they're fire and forget. So, don't know. Oh, I can see all the missiles. I can see the other missiles, because I released them pretty close to each other.
Nice, they're still on their way in as well.
Yeah. Should see the other lot land. They should all be on. Yeah, they are. They look like they're all going for different targets. Yep. That's scattered everyone. Oh, does work. Huh? Yeah. 4 hits. Works exactly how I thought it would. Useful. I didn't even get within range of their guns or whatever they're using. And they're pretty big warheads. Just gotta try and figure out what's a SAM so I can take them out. Oh, I did just nearly take out a SAM. That's definitely inoperable. Could just pick them off from long range, go rearm, then pick some more off, can't I?
Yeah, it'll keep you busy for a little while.
I might get a bit higher so I can get a release further away. Now I'm a bit lighter.
What you got left? 4 left.
4 left, yeah. I can release all that in one swoop. Oh, I need to put it back in. Oh. Right. Target for opportunity. Don't know if you can see on the stream, but right at the on the coastline, just before it phases out, you can see like a circular lagoon. They're on the edge of that, is where they actually are.
Yeah, it looked like there's a few ships around there as well.
Yeah, the ships are targets. I might have to try for a harpoon. I looked how to do it the other day, it really doesn't look too difficult. Either that or just hit them with JSCs.
Yeah, they're accurate enough, aren't they?
Yeah. Alright, what should we go for? Try and figure out what's a SAM and what's not quick. There you go, all 4 gone. There's 4 more on their way.
Nice.
And they're not even going to have the pleasure of seeing me.
It'd be nice to work up on a real good mission for all 4 of us to get involved in.
This one would be, mate, if I'm honest, because this is hard. This is one of the missions where they will kill me. Hence why, if I'm on my own, I'm only using weapons I can fire from a
Stand
distance.
well away, yeah.
Yeah. Not risking it. What I'll do, I'll leave that designated as a target. That gives me an easy place to get back to. Go to the tanker. Actually, I might just go back to the carrier in a sec.
Just done the shaders anyway, I'm loading up.
Cool.
How come you didn't update then, just to jump on?
Yeah, just to get back in before I forget how to play. Oh, there's one of the missiles down there. I don't know what that is. That might be the carrier. Or it's another missile.
Right, I've just done that with the shaders and it's not working.
What's not working? The game?
No, the game's working, but it's not.
Yeah, but remember
You know,
that.
made the circle on the screen.
Huh?
You know where your view turns into a circle when you look at it on the screen to tell if it's working or not.
Yeah.
Mine's just normal.
Don't know, mate. I'm not gonna update. And is there a video released saying the same shaders still work?
No, nothing yet.
Yeah, so I don't know. Then maybe they don't work yet. Right, come on. Trying to follow the last missile. Oh, there you go, I can see all the missiles starting to converge because they're all roughly on the same flight path. That one down low is very low. Oh, this one's gone into its terminal climb to dive. There we go, our terminal. Yep, they all look like they're going for different targets. Wow. Safe.
Look good.
Shell 1-1. Dodge 2-1. Request rejoin.
Dodge 2-1. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 5,000 at 280.
Just gonna restart Discord.
Right.
Whether it's in admin.
Oh, okay. So you're already here, and only when you clicked on it does it work.
Yeah. It got stuck on there when I clicked back on the window.
Ah.
But 2 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, it seems to be working now.
Cool. $280 this tanker. 7 miles, 5,000 feet. So it's 5 below me. There he is.
I couldn't see it right behind me. The bar in the cup. You know, where your mirror's on.
Yeah, I got him visual.
Yeah, I couldn't see it at all.
I'm only doing it for the sake of being able to use the Herc. I don't actually need the fuel to get back to the carrier.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to try a rough case 1 arrival.
Put straight in.
Is that what a case 1 is? What's the one where you have to go round a bit?
Yeah, case 1's
Yeah.
straight in, or you can join the marshal. So.
I'll do the circuit to the initial and all that. One mile. Right. Should be left side, shouldn't it?
Yeah, left side.
It's quite slow, but I'm pretty light now. $280 knots is that? To figure out what power I need for that roughly. Got too much or too little? Probably a little bit more. Somewhere around there. Then tiny movements once I'm connected.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Haven't done this in a few days. Gone from doing it daily to haven't done it in nearly a week.
Throws you off a bit, doesn't it?
Bit weird getting used to the goggles again after doing 2D flying for a week.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
We'll see how about 274, 273. Oh, so drop back slightly too much.
This is quite cool, you know, running through all the
Oh.
comms on the way in.
What's that?
Running through the comms as you come inbound.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to contact them and see them at 10,
yeah.
and then give you the BRC all that.
Oh, you're on the super carrier.
Yeah, gotta give it a go.
Fair enough.
Break away, break away, break away.
Fuck off with the breakaway.
You're taking fuel.
You don't get as much leeway with the Herc. Don't get as much hose as you do with the 135.
Yeah, it makes a bit of difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Oh, now we're doing on a turn. Perfect.
Break away, break away, break away.
What the fuck? Calls breakaway for no reason, this guy.
Coming in too hot, maybe.
Hardly, I'm about 1 knot fast.
Contact. Break away, break away, break away.
Fuck off. Oh well, that's enough fuel anyway. That's enough fuel. There's a coastline, there it is. Stennis, 18 miles. It's all these, oh maybe it's all these trees that were making me a bit joggy at low level with the tanker.
Yeah, what altitude you at? About 3,000 or 4,000?
5,000, but there's mountainous, so they're not that far off me.
Abort rejoin.
Marshall 026, Marky Mops 015, 414, Angels 1.5, State 9.1.
026, fly heading 186, 419, QFE 29.54, runway 36, to pattern
Tower 026. Overhead Angels 0.5. State 8.0.
026. Tower, roger. BRC 356. Signal is Charlie.
So 366.
026.
Well, I'm looking good at the moment.
I don't think those shaders did much for me anyway. How did you fix yours, by the way?
What's that?
How did you fix your sim to make it go back to VR? You said it weren't working.
Oh, the shaders, yeah, the shaders just weren't working. It's in VR still, but the shaders
Oh.
just aren't showing.
What do
Unless
you,
they've updated but not done the screen.
what do you mean?
You know, when you got the actual screen itself, you
Yeah.
normally have the circle, don't you, with it all in.
I don't know what you're on about.
Where it's not showing the shaders around the outside. You know, it sort of cuts that bit off, doesn't it?
Does it? I don't really notice. Be honest.
Yeah, you can't notice it in VR, but it's more in, like when you look at the desktop screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, where it cuts the top corners. Is that the shaders, is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Yeah, that's what the shaders and that does.
I thought that was just how VR looked on the screen.
No, no, that's because of the VR, the shade.
So what's it doing? Just cutting part of the image that you don't need out?
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. Right, that's me caught. First time.
Yeah, trap.
Time to reload. And
So,
you get told in that thing, do you?
yeah, it tells you. Oh, mate, there's got to be about 10 F-18s in that here, some A6s,
Yeah.
Request rearming.
chopper.
Copy.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, copy.
Refueling complete.
Oh wow, you can see all the features on them. Microphone, the lips.
Rearming complete.
Just making Kirst some tea.
Looking after Ryan.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
I have to say I like that, definitely. You change from landing to launching, you see them all running across the deck.
Refueling complete.
You're speaking to me, I've not got my headset on, so I can't hear.
Fair enough.
Rearming complete.
What were you saying?
I was just saying how cool this was.
It could just come with the update.
No, no. It was like an update after.
I know it's not free. Well, here we go again.
Yeah, as I say, after you land and you switch to launch mode, you see them all run over to the cats.
How do you switch? What do you mean by switch to launch mode?
You go into the ground crew menu and say request launch, and they all run over to the launch area.
Oh, okay.
Just going around for a second attempt.
Oh, I didn't make it in one.
Yeah, no, I did.
Oh.
I got 2 wire. Just takes a bit longer to launch, I saw. might see if I can stream this once I've landed this one. Got a random ship in the middle of the fleet here. Looks like an oil tanker.
Hmm. Can I go even higher for this next one? See if I can get all 8 away in one.
Oh, nice. Can you pre-plan them then, or do you have to switch after releasing?
No, you can pre-plan them. I can pre-plan. Basically, you can set up to 5 targets per station, but you can only carry 2 missiles per station, and you can choose which target you release it for. Or you can target of opportunity using the pod, and all the pod does is put the GPS coordinates of where you designate, because they're GPS guided, so they're literally fire and forget. There's no laser shining needed, but for target of opportunity you do need the pod to actually program it.
Okay.
But I could, I usually do it on external power. I program 2 targets per station. I'll release 4 missiles onto on their first targets, and then I'll switch to the second target of each station and release another 4. And then that's it. You can literally get in range and release 8 if they're all in the same.
In the time.
Yeah, if they're all in a similar area, you can release 8, and you don't even need to get 60 miles within the target. Their range is about 70 miles max, but it depends on all sorts of things. But the most I've actually got out of one was at 45,000 feet, going like Mach 1. And still only got it like 65 miles. I'm at 35,000 feet now. 58 miles to the target. So I'll be out of range, but as soon as I can see the targets, I can start selecting them. Zoom in 9 times. I might go for the ships, to be honest. I don't know how many to put on each ship. One might sink them.
Might be worth doing test run.
Yeah, do one. Might just release one on a ship, and then orbit and see what one does.
So this seems to handle slightly different behind the boat, whether it's picking up more air or whatever, I don't. Burble or whatever they call it, whether they've programmed that in. Trap 4
There they are. Alright, let's release one on a ship to begin with. In range apparently. Let's let that one away. I'll release one on this other boat. Okay. Go into an orbit. See what damage they do. Also with a ship, you've got to actually make sure you hit it and not just the water before it.
like before it was, does it?
Well, it's a air to ground missile as opposed to a harpoon. So if you miss, it's just going to go in. It's going to go in the sea wherever you've designated, isn't it? least it's not like when you do it in P3D with TACPAT. At least these things will actually go and hit their target.
Yeah. Rather than messing around with it.
Yeah. These are pretty big bombs, so I guess as long as, well, pretty big missiles, as long as they hit where you've designated and you designate accurately, you should be able to sink a ship with them. I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to complete this mission because it can take me too many trips up.
Too many times backwards and forwards, yeah.
Yeah, I can only do 8 until I've got rid of the air-to-surface threat from range. I'm going to struggle to get close and just litter the place with high explosives. Because admittedly, these weigh about the same. I think these weigh about £1,000. But it's not a £1,000 warhead like there is in a £1,000 bomb. It's less explosives.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Right, that one's diving terminally. This one should be in its terminal dive soon. Oh, that one's gone terminal. Hopefully it doesn't drop early. This one looks like it's going to do its terminal climb in a sec. Go on, go on, go on. I'll know if that's hit in a sec. Oh, it's climbing and diving and all sorts. Right, here we go. Oh, I mean, it hit the ship. It's caused some damage. But that's hit the ship as well. Yeah. Oh, it's done it. It has destroyed them. Don't know about destroyed, but it's definitely hurt them. Where are they? Yeah. Nah, the cargo ship's easy to kill. The the flagship's not so easy to kill. That's probably due to the fact that it's armoured to fuck. That's fine. But at least I know that. I could take out all the cargo ships for a start. Thing is, now it's set up in target of opportunity, I can release all 8 within about 10 miles flying straight.
Yeah, especially if the target's close by.
Yeah.
I've just started up the stream and I'll see how it goes. If it slows me down, I'll turn it off again.
What, your stream?
Yeah, well I will be once I get in.
How are you streaming it?
Through Oculus Mirror.
Okay, good. That's what I was going to say. Best way. Alright, I'm going to release 2 more of this ship and see what it does. I'll release 1 more and see what it does. One away. One away. 2 left. Where's the SAM sites? There we go, it's all my missiles away. Bugging out quick. Watch them all in. I released my remaining 6 in one run.
Nice.
Probably take us 2 runs to get this done if there was 3 of us on. 8 of these each to take. 8 of these each on the first run to take out all the air defense, and then just go in there and fuck the ground up with some big ass shit. Or even just 8 more 8 GBU 12s for accuracy. Still be able to take everything out, I reckon. Because even GBU 12s have a bit of collateral on them. I can see all of my missiles. I can see 4 of them down there. I'm viewing from one, so there must be another one somewhere near me. But I can watch all the rest in at least. Maybe all the rest in. Did I fire a SAM site up? I think I did. I think I chose the right targets. I've hit the SAMs. What's an SPAAA? Guided AAA maybe? Radar AAA? Right, I'm pretty sure. Not got so much left to kill. Stennis. There it is.
Yeah, nice.
What's that?
I just loaded up and watching 2 launch off a cat.
Oh, nice. Where you loaded up?
On the carrier. Just offline again.
Oh, right. Right. Pretty confident there's no ground-based threat now. But at this point, I'll need a torpedo, just sink them. Fuck it, I might just load them and see if I can remember. You can't lock on targets for torpedoes, can you?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure they just. You can tell them where to arm, and put a search pattern on them or whatever. I'm pretty sure they just fire in a direction at the ship and hope to get it.
There should be a way of locking them on, I would have thought.
Don't know. We don't have an air-to-ground based radar though.
No, true.
I'm gonna quickly see if I can find a quick, simple video on how to do it. Because it's gonna take too many bombs hitting them with this. Well, it's not gonna take too many. I've managed to kill all the cargo ships and damage the others a bit, but not enough. It'd take like 4 of each bomb on each one. I'm being naughty. I'm not even doing a pattern. Just turning
straight in.
Just turning finals at 2 miles to the deck. Yeah, I remember watching a video on how to use the torpedoes. So. Bugger. Serves me right for doing a shit approach.
Oh, I messed it up.
Yeah, I just missed. Didn't have my speed settled enough, so it was up and down a bit. Meant I landed slightly early. Bounced. What is the glide slope on a carrier?
I'm not sure. Is it 4 degrees? And that's higher than the usual 3. That's 750 feet per minute, isn't it? Thereabouts.
Depends what speed you're at. That's speed relative, that.
Yeah, but that'll all come down to AOO, won't it?
Yeah, but 750 feet per minute, if you go in 180 knots versus 140 knots, you're going to cover more distance per minute as well. But not
yeah, but it'd still be the same as long as your AOA's on point.
No, it wouldn't. The descent rate would change according to your speed. It'd have to, regardless of your AOA. There we go. What trap? Trap 1. I'll do. Right, back in a minute, I'm going to find a video.
Refueling.
Yeah.
Rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
I'm back. It is like I remember. It's quite easy actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do a bearing only launch. What you can do, you can do a bearing only launch, which is basically you launch it in one direction, you tell it to arm itself after 5 miles, self-destruct after 50 miles and start searching, what it'll do, it'll just search for targets on that bearing, roughly. I mean obviously it can look left and right as well, so you could, I don't know what the range is actually, I should have looked that up. Or you can tell it to fly all the way to a waypoint, then turn to a bearing to search.
Oh, okay.
There's a few things. I'm gonna go ahead and launch anyway. Got 4 of them. See what the first one does, and then play with the rest. Alright. Right. Worth a try, I guess. So I've got one in bearing only launch. So I've basically given it a bearing, which I can see on my HSI, and I've pointed it straight at where the target should be. I've told it after 5 miles to turn itself on and after 60 miles to self-destruct. Just make sure I've flown over Stennis before I release, because all it does is search for targets. It's indiscriminate.
Oh, as long as it's floating, yeah.
Basically. But the way you get around that is if you know the area the targets are in. That's when you do the you tell it not to arm basically until it's within that area, by telling it how many miles away from your aircraft to arm and all that.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to arm 5 miles after I launch it. I've got it to fly low level, which is 5,000 feet. I don't know what the range is low level, to be honest. Actually, I might get it to cruise high level just to get it to cruise high level, and I've got it to a terminal. You can either have a terminal impact where it will climb to 500 feet then dive onto target, or you can have a skim impact. Obviously,
nice.
skim's probably
Yeah, that'd be handy.
skim's probably going to cause them more damage. Right.
Yeah, and I suppose unless you've got a small target.
Yeah, right, so I am 57 miles from target, so one away. One away, I'll just watch it in, I think. Probably best not launch 4 at a time because they might all go for the same target, which ain't going to be helpful.
Yeah, just pick up the closest one or whatever.
Yeah. Oh. Still inbound to the target area. I think they've got quite a bit of range on them. Yeah, so you can set a harpoon turn point. So what I can do, I can set it to fly to a waypoint. I'm looking how to do it now. Fly to a waypoint, then fly from that waypoint to a bearing to do its search. I wonder if they've updated the harm yet, because at the minute there is only the bearing only launch, whereas there's supposed to be another mode, whereas there's only one mode I can click on. Oh, it's still inbound, but it's not run out of fuel yet. Now, I'm working on the fact that I shouldn't need to direct it exactly at the target, just needs to be able to see the target after launch with its air to sea radar. So I don't know how narrow the cone of that is, but I've released within 5 degrees of it from like 50 miles, so that cone should be wide enough to pick up a target.
Oh, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I mean, I think it is. I think it is going for a target because it looks like it's turned slightly shorewards from where I told it, which would be towards the boats. Super easy to use if you know where roughly the location of the targets. I wonder how fast it's going. Let's click on it and find out some information, shall we? Where is it? It's there. Can I click on it? Yeah, I can. cruising at about 600 knots, so just below supersonic. Oh, back in a sec.
Copy.
It's quite good because it's not so slow that it can get shot down too easily. Alright, doesn't seem to have found the target. That one.
No.
No. Maybe I didn't launch it close enough. Yeah, the targets would be over to its right now. Yeah, that should self-destruct any minute. Wonder if it's because I set it to cruise so high.
What, you think it just didn't pick anything up?
Yeah. Let's try again. I'll try a different bearing. I'll see if I can get a better bearing, because maybe it was too far. Let's try 295 for the next one. Right, that one's away. That one is definitely more on track than the last one, because I set the bearing up on the ground. That could have been a problem. Has the other one self-destructed yet? No. Yeah, it must have. Yeah. I'll get the next one to cruise low level and get it to start its search at 5 miles, destruct itself at 60 miles, and a bearing of 300 again. That second one's definitely, I'm confident that's a lot more on track. Yeah. It's just whether it actually picks anything up. But I don't know how to make it so it does.
How to fine tune it.
Yeah. We'll see if this one goes for something. It's definitely more in the right direction. Oh, it might have caught something, you know. It's the right direction. I want to see it dive soon, though.
peace of mind, yeah.
Oh, it's doing something because it's doing a terminal climb. There you go. Yep, that's definitely picked up something.
Got it, is it?
Yeah, it's sort of doing stuff that makes me think it's trying to get itself prepped. There you go, it's terminal. But it should go to skimming. And then hit. Yeah, that's definitely going for something though. Right, the other one, maybe it wasn't close enough bearing. Right, I hope this hits something of use, not one of the tiny little fucking boats.
You know that's what it's going for, don't you?
I don't know, maybe they're not big enough to pick up. It's going for something, but I thought it would have dived lower by now because I set it to skim. Skin attack as opposed to terminal dive attack. Unless it's gonna level out in a minute. It's going for someone. Oh, it's getting shot at. Oh, are you kidding me? Right, okay. It got taken out. That was cool though.
After all that.
Yeah, that was definitely going after something though. Right, let's try that again. I'm going to set it to low skin. Alright, that's definitely better. What I might do... No, they're pretty on. I might launch two, like 5 seconds apart, so it can't shoot at two at once. So it'll only be able to shoot one down. Yeah. But this is one of the hard missions, so I don't know how good the ships are. One, two, both away. And they shouldn't be close enough. They shouldn't be close enough to each other to shoot. I hope. Well, there's one. Where's the other? The last one I think I'd cruise in medium level as well. Just caught something. Oh shit. The second one I didn't set up, actually, thinking about it. So there's only one that's set up to go in. The second one I launched, but I hadn't actually put in the UFC what I wanted it to do. So that won't do anything. It won't even arm.
Oh man.
This other one should though. We got some range on them, mate. Considering the first one I launched didn't self-destruct until the 60 miles that I told it. I'll have to have a look what range are on these. I'm glad I know how to use them though. And how easy they are. It's not too far out. I'm waiting for it to do something that tells me it's picked it up. It's on the right track. It's on the right track, but whether it's got anything, I don't know. Might do one more launch, just to do some more of them. Oh, there you go. It's got something. Needs to dive. If it doesn't dive soon, at least because it was cruising low, it wouldn't have been picked up as far out. Oh, there we go.
Hopefully you catch it, yeah.
Yeah, it's going into a skim dive now. I can see it's going to the surface a lot earlier because I had it cruising low. Oh, so it might not get shot down because it's so low. Unless it's going straight in the water. Oh no, it's levelled out. It's literally skimming the surface right now. Which should hopefully make it harder to pick up and kill. They might still shoot it if they're good. Come on. Oh, it's gone to a real skim. It's like 5 foot above the sea, if that. Come on. Oh, it's getting shot at. Oh, it's gonna get... Is it gonna get taken? Oh my god. It got taken out, but it was so close. It was so close to getting it. It got taken out. I'm gonna do it again and launch fucking... Yeah? You're making loads of noise. Shut it off, mate. I'm just making my normal voice.
You're shouting.
Am I?
Only when you get excited.
Doesn't sound like I am. I can't hear my own voice when I'm in the missile view. Oh well. I'm gonna try 4 more harpoons. So that's the trick. Get them to cruise low level with a skim attack. Maybe release them 5 seconds apart. Do all 4 and see what happens. But they've got a frigate that's pretty damn good at protecting itself.
Have to get a few of us on now.
Yeah. Yeah, just launched 16 of them from different directions.
Oh, one of them's got to get through.
Yeah, because that's my main threat now. Because I got rid of all the SAM sites. I need to get rid of the ships that are going to shoot me. I slowed down way too late for this approach. It's going to be messy. Not even lined up properly. Fuck it.
Not bad. 4 traps and 1 bolter.
I'll do the update after this. Did you say you did this? You put the shaders in, but they're not working.
Yeah, it's not working.
Yeah.
Probably needs an update.
Yeah. Trapped first time. Wire 3, I think. Straight back onto the catapult.
So I'll be interested to see whether you feel there's a difference when you come into trap after the update.
Why? What do you mean?
I'm sure there's sort of like a bit of an updraft just before you get to the back.
Yeah?
Yeah, I found I've had to change thrust just before I come over the back of the boat.
Hmm. Back in a minute.
refueling. Request rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
I'm back.
Rearming complete.
Right, there you go, I've set them all up. Here we go. Does the surface radar work yet? Or does it work in the new one? The update?
I'm not sure, I've never used it. I've not even looked to see what was in the update. I know Stephen sent it to us, but I didn't really look. I just glanced over it.
Four away. There you go, it can't take all them out at once. I can see them cruising.
I'm gonna laugh if it does.
I don't know. It might take one out or two out, but they're not in a position where he can just spray at one and get them all. As long as fucking one of them gets there. To be honest, I could probably get a catch on the Stennis and watch them in. Because the target is about 55 miles away. I'm only 7 miles to the carrier. Shame I just can't release them off the deck. Still should be pretty far out.
How far did you launch from 50?
55 miles. They do just under 600 knots. Reckon I can get down in time for that if I hit the first time. I'm fucked if all of those go for the same target. But at least I know they'll work. I launched them within about 2 minutes of takeoff as well, because they were all set up on the ground.
Nice and simple, and it works out like that.
Means I'm landing with 9 ton of fuel though. Nothing else though, no external.
Dump it.
Too late, I'm on finals and I think I'm going to miss it anyway. Oh no, I caught, luckily. Very luckily. Because I bounced like fuck. Parking brake on. They're probably about 2/3 of the way there. Oh. While I'm here, I might as well load up again.
Be really
Request
nice.
rearming.
Copy.
Managed to select the most rearward one out of the 4 to watch them all in.
Rearming complete.
Ah, nice.
They've spread out a little bit. They're all diving for the sea. Come on. They're all going to them. Yes. 1 hit, 2 hit. Well, I hit one ship, I think, because they all went for the same one. Yeah, I hit one ship. Oh no, 2. Oh. Right, I'm going to release them in pairs, a little bit further away from each other. But they all need to be in range of the anti-air guns of the ship at roughly the same time, so it can't shoot them all. Right, here we go again.
Just done a 2v2 with aim 9s and took them out.
Nice.
Wingman didn't do nothing.
Oh. Right, airborne. Gear flaps. Get high enough to release them. There we go. 1 away. 2 away. Give it about a minute and I'll release the other 2, so they definitely go to a different target if it's sunk. One away. 2 away. And back to the carrier. Do you want to know how far away from the carrier I got?
About 5 miles.
Yeah, 4.4. And conveniently, the carrier is currently travelling in the direction up the coast toward the targets. So it's take off, climb, release.
Nice. Ah, oh, damn. Should have taken out.
Oh dear.
Doesn't give you much time. It spawns you both head to head at 10 miles.
Without
Even having your aim 9 selected.
What, with missile fights?
Yeah, yeah. Well, 1-1 and lost 1.
Where does the fuel dump out of? Is it out of the tail? Looks like it's coming out of the tail. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of top bits of the fins. Must remember to turn the dump off if I don't make this landing. Call the ball.
Oh, you just clipped me.
Just is enough.
No, exactly. It done me.
You had to go in the F-16 yet?
Nothing more than general handling, no.
Oh, okay. It's an alright little beast. Definitely not as useful or modern as the F-18.
No, a bit more work to fly.
Air to ground wise though, it's a lot simpler to use. It's just guided air to ground. It can't carry as much. Unguided air to ground, you're golden, because Mark 82s you can carry 12 of them. Okay, didn't catch. I want to watch my missiles in. So I'm going to put it on a heading. And put baro hold on. Time to watch them in.
Done it again this time.
Hey?
Nah, 2 down this time.
Might have missed the target completely with all 4 of these. They're about 10 degrees left of where they should be going now.
Double rushing.
Oh no, they've found something. 2 of them have turned in. And so have these. Okay,
I
good.
just have a question.
Say again?
I just have a question real quick.
Yeah, go on.
Is DCS Pilots on PS4 or is it just on just on PC?
It's just computer.
Shit. Alright, cheers. I just got a VR for PS4.
Ah,
so
no.
I was just curious if it was on Xbox, PS4. Sorry.
Oh.
Alright, cheers. Enjoy your game.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Wonder how easy this would be with the controller.
What'd you say, mate? I'm quitting my game now.
No, I just wondered how easy it would be to fly with using a controller.
Oh no, he's on about, he hasn't even got a computer, has he?
No.
Right, I'm going to do the update. And have a look for the shader version update. You sure you've installed the shaders properly though?
Yeah, I went through the same process as last time.
Oh,
I followed the video.
oh, alright. Alright, I'm going to jump off here. Catch you in a bit.
Yep.